morning, people, afternoon, evening, or good night, depending on where in the world you are. Welcome back, man. So, the video you know, I did a previous video and I gave my Manning Cup and the Costa Cup predictions. So, I basically narrowed it down to two teams, because it's pre-season and you want to show the respect to more than one team. So you want to, because there's a lot of teams, 40 teams in the Manning Cup. Well, I think a team pulled out, so it's down to 39 and 70 teams in the Costa Cup. But despite the Costa Cup having far more teams, I think the Manning Cup are going to be a little bit more difficult to predict, because I think they have more real quality teams. That's just my opinion. Now, during the season, and people remember this is just pre-season prediction, but this is where you have to show your class as a analyst and a predictor. Most people are going to be great experts after watching the teams multiple times play. That's the easier part now too. You see the teams multiple times, you predict the team. So the harder part is to predict just based on pre-season. Yeah, because you always have teams that emerge during the season. Wait, maybe the media was not looking at this team and they find a way, some players come in late and they started to do well now that the coach have them every day after school, so on and so forth. So it's far more difficult to predict blind. You have to really know the thing, right? So my predictions. Let me repeat. Pre-season prediction was two main one: D Cup, Manning's Glenmuir, Manning Cup, KCJC. And then we have two outsiders: St. Catherine for the Manning Cup and Dintil for the Costa Cup. But now I go flip. I'm at a flip-flop. And it's better to be wrong once than to be wrong twice. You don't want to predict one thing, switch it, and then you end up getting none of them wrong, so you were wrong twice. Or the person who you then switched from eventually went on to win. So it's better to be wrong once than to be wrong twice as a predictor and an analyst. Right? Good. Now, I'm not going to hop or jump about anything really the Costa Cup. But let me just say, when I did the video and said like Clarendon College is going to be difficult for them to lose so many quality players at once and go on to win again, looking what Manning's have, looking what Glenmuir did last year and what they've retained, it's going to be tough. I saw Clarendon College yesterday at the opening day. And because a few people from Clarendon College were saying, yeah, you can't laugh, and I'd say, yeah, after, as a matter of fact, I remember one specific comment that after the first game against Denby, I will have to change my prediction. Well, after the first game against Denby, to that person in particular that made the comment, after that first game against Denby, I wonder if Clarendon College are going to make it to the quarterfinal. And that the first game make me wonder now, Not that if I should wonder, I should change my prediction. It wasn't a good performance from Clarendon College at all. Because when I use the system and style of play, they say they perform well, because we know they're going to keep the ball. That's what they live and die by. That's what they train every day. So you see the system and the coaching at work. Because remember, me personally don't really judge the quality of a coach only by success, They look at other factors. And Lenny Hyde has been phenomenal in how he structured the team and what he wants the team to do and how they do it. I can see that coaching is happening down there at Clarendon College. But it doesn't mean they will always have the talent to beat other teams. And they have done well in the last 2 years. They had the talent with the style of play and the brand and the coaching the last 2 years and were big favorites. But the style of play is still there. They have one or two good players, but you can see that they will have problems. They're not as sharp. The players are not as good. So while they're going to move the ball and keep the ball still and going to be a danger, let's just say Clarendon College, based on what I saw yesterday, they will be in the mix. So if you come against Clarendon College and you're not on your AD, Clarendon College can beat you. But a serious team, I'm not going to point it out yet, but I see some things and some tactics that can be deployed to beat them and beat them rather easily if you have the requisite quality. So I'm not changing. Me even one I should pick them to go beyond the quarterfinal round. So they have a lot of work to do, a lot to work on. And maybe they have to go adjust and do a lot of things different than what they've done in the past because they don't have the requisite quality to play the consistent way they have been over the last 2 or 3 years. So that's that for that defending champion for the Da Costa Cup. No. Now let's go to Mona High, people. Mona High look like them better than last year. Mona High, I see a little man for Mona High named Martin. I never see him last year. Didn't play last year. People, I know only Waterford and them. And Waterford look like them have some decent people who understand the game. And I say, it's not one of those things where you say, oh, that team you have no clue, you know. But Mona was so efficient yesterday. This fellow named Martin, him just nippy, tricky, dangerous. And they have the experience because they would have retained quite a number of the players, you know, including the best player last year in Denzel McKenzie. But I tell you, what I was impressed the most with Mona yesterday, they won 7-0. And McKenzie was going through the motions, really. Not that he had a bad game, but he wasn't playing at his best. And you had other players who were showing up Denzel McKenzie yesterday. The fellow named Martin is one. He was eventually substituted. I don't know why. Maybe he was given a rest. But this, look, you want to see the bench? This is some man come up on the field. Big, strong, technically good. The goal scorer for the Manning Cup final yesterday never started, you know. So Mona actually, and Swazo, the little youngster in the middle of the party, seemed to have improved. He scored a spanking goal. So me I scratch my head now with the St. Catherine outsider pick, say outsider Jays. As a matter of fact, me I wonder if you say you have 4 teams that got challenge for the Manning Cup and add Mona to it. Because boy, maybe if you're going to have 3 schools that can produce the amount of quality that has member, I'm saying not Dick. Denzel McKenzie was the best player in Manning Cup last season. Not schoolboy football, that was Dixon. But in the Manning Cup, McKenzie was the best player. And McKenzie was just going through the motions, playing well. He scored a good goal as well. But all around the team just have a lot of quality. They are strong, they are experienced. Defensively, they look intelligent. Again, it's Waterford, but you can see and know quality and talent. The system is working well. So me I wonder, me I scratch my head here, so me I scratch my head. Me normally not do them something other people. As we stated before earlier, and all who know me know say, I'm going to make my prediction and stick to it. But boy, I did say in the video that it's harder to pick the Manning Cup winner, you know. And the favourites, you know. But they say that, you know. So because when they say that, I think I can squeeze Mona in it and I say, boy, I go with 4 contenders as opposed to 2 main ones and the outside. I go with 2 outsider, but Mona look like an outsider, defending champion. I may add this fella named Martin, who looks really good, people. No joke. I cause some problem. Robina Garden is still there. Carlton Brown is still there. Oh, experience, quality, physicality. Boy, Craig Butler is looking as if he want to win the Triple Crown this year. Them look real good, people. Them look awesome. And they looked better than I saw them at the start of last season. Last season, in the final, I thought Highland was favorite going in. Because you saw what happened in the quarterfinal round. The round to get to the semi-final, where it was kind of iffy. They went into the last game against Stats, who were heavy favorites to come out of that section and produce the goods. But Mona look like a stronger, solid, more experienced, more organized team. Not that they weren't good last week because they're the defending champions, obviously. But they look like a well-oiled. They are more oiled this season, people. They're looking dangerous. And you know Craig Butler, I'm hype and go on. So people, no make him in back-to-back. You see, back-to-back, a judgment, and I'm telling you, I knew they were not going to win the Oliver Shield. Clarendon College was out of class. They didn't win the Champions Cup. This time, based on the fact that they are a stronger bench, more experience, bringing back a lot of the quality players, not only they're going to compete again for the Manning Cup, but they're going to be a force to reckon with in terms of competing for all 3 trophies. So, this is one of the few times we're going to do some, let's not call it flip-flop because we're not making a about turn. Let's call it adjustment. So, Mona, they're going 4, KC, JC, St. Catherine, and Mona. But we don't know what to do with Mona. I can't have Mona as outsider. Them look really good enough people. But I don't see St. Catherine yet. But I know what St. Catherine have. But them look dangerous. They look very dangerous. I know it was a televised game, so a lot of people would have been able to see it. So tell me what your thoughts are. These, though, are merely my views. And now, as always, what say you?